Okay, today let me introduce the Mezzanine racking system for you. And from the looking, you can see this is our the Mezzanine racking system. Normally, it is level 2 level or 3 levels, and normally it is used for the core post service center and also the online retailer logistic and also the logistic center. And it is used for many more categories, but with small items, small quantities. From the structure, you can see it have frames and a step beam and also steel decking. And we can come close to see the details. This one is for this sample is for the heavy duty one, so upright is 18 and 16. If it is not so heavy, it's a medium, and we can choose a smaller upright. The upright can be 15 and 58. The thickness you can choose. We have different size choose for you, and we have option of 1 mm and 1.2 millimeter, and also we have 1.8 and also 2 millimeter. Is for this type is we call it a three upright. It consists of one frame and connect with one upright, and frame and upright connect with spacers. For this one, we can save the cost, because if you use two frame and you have extra upright here, but the loading keep the same. So we choose 3 upright instead of 4 pieces. You can save the cost, but with the same loading. Okay, let me see the step beams. This one we call the step beams, and we have 13 and height 15, and the thickness 1.2 millimeter. And we have also big size of this. The depth is 14 millimeter, the height is 16 millimeter, and the thickness we have 1.2, 1.5 millimeters. Normally, this length, the length of step beam is 2 meter, and the depth is 600 millimeters, and loading of each layer is 300 kilograms, and for the depth is 600 millimeter, because for the workers to working here, for the operator, if normally it's a length of 1 arm. That's why if the depth is too deep, the workers cannot. It's difficult to get the deepest atoms. It cannot difficult for their pickup. So we propose is 600 millimeter for the depth, and this is the thickness. For the thickness, you can see we have ribs under the steel decking. There are the ribs inside. It can make it can strengthen the length, strengthen the loading for the steel deckings. Normally, we have 3 or 4, and it depends. The size of the ribs, it depends according to the loading. For the ribs, we have also tubes. If for very heavy one, maybe the loading each level is 1 tons or 2 tons. It depends on the loading. Okay, finish here. And this is the staircase. You can come with me. We have a look from the top levels. You can see this is a staircase. For before unloading, for some small ones we will weld it and assembled by our own, so that this set protective. And then before the loading, this welded, and this welded, and also we will assemble by our own. But the staircase steps, and will be you need to assemble on site to save the freight cost. And for the stems, normally the angle of this climb and with horizontal level is not be it needs to below 16 degree. If it's with more, with the bigger degree of the if the climb with a big degree, and it will be difficult. It's not easy for the worker to step one by one, step by step. And normally each level, the height of each level is better below 2 meters in height. Okay, we can go upstairs. Let's be careful. This is the walkway. This is the walkway, and you can see the walkway the border. We have different sample, different design. For this one is for around here, and beside and for the walkway connected with the upright, we use the TP. This is sample here, so we not with a small TP here, and below the walkway, we have the welded beam to bear the loading on walkway. Normally, and for the walkway, the loading of each square meter is about 300 kilograms, and we also have the heavy duty ones. It's about 500 kilograms for each square meters. Okay, we can go on from here. This is another X direction of the walkway, and so that workers can put atom here from each level, and it can also pick up the atom for each levels. And for our design, normally we will keep the swing door. If we have you have one warehouse who want to use a mezzanine racking, we also propose one swing door here, so that workers can open the door, and you can use the forklift to lift the pallet from the ground floor to the first floor here, and the workers can take out, so that they don't need to take so many cotton box from the staircase by workers. It will be save your time, save the labor cost, and easy for your operation. And once you finish the pick-up atom from the top levels, you can put one pallet here. And stack the pallet, and then take out the pallet from the swing store. And for the small pieces, if you have small cotton box, don't need a cotton box. We can propose inside there is a sliding door. It is a U-tunnel sliding door. So you can put small pieces and drop from the top level to ground level very fast to save the timing, save the labor cost for you. Okay. So my friend, if you have a warehouse in need of metal racking, you can send us the warehouse size, advise your cotton box size and the loading. We can propose our layout drawing for you and also make offer for your reference. Okay, thank you.